Crazy times. This next person, this is our next comedian. I didn't mention, not only does the Spam King of the Week get to sit in this chair next week, but the Spam King, you know, we take all of the $5 cover that you paid, and honest to God, we split it all up amongst the cast. The Spam King, who wins the Spam Award tonight, gets twice as much as any other motherfucker in the company. So it's not a contest as much as a payola scheme. So this next guy, I have a little intro I want to read for you. This next guy, what were we just talking about? Oh, yes, here we go. This next guy. Oh, it's right here. I have too many pockets. I'm like a woman. Did not make biology. All right. This next gentleman is an aging baby boomer, but does not look it. Tom Jensen is a musician. He is a talk radio host, and he's a published author. You have read his work over the past several years in the Denver Post and the Rocky Mountain News. He's here tonight. He does voiceover work for commercials and documentaries and video projects. Tonight is his first time at Lannie's. I've known him for a little while now. Welcome to the stage. Put your hands together for Tom Jensen. Thank you, my friend. Welcome. They're very nice people.
Very good.
I think some of them smoke weed. I'm not sure.
By the way, and I never thought I'd follow a weed plant. I don't know what that says for my career, but Pierre is being too kind, because what's really happening tonight is this is a charity event. Your monies and your drinks and the tips are all going to his charity that he founded. He found 4 young homeless boys, and he's storing them. He's having them live in a abandoned double wide in Lakewood, and it's the Lord's work, man. I just am so. Hey, what a great guy! And because of your generosity, all 4 young men are going to be getting silk pajamas from Neiman Marcus. And what more would anybody want, really? You know? So here you are out on the 5th of January. You've been partying, some of you, since Halloween. On the other hand, maybe not. Maybe what's really happening with some of you is you just had to get out of the house because you had to move back home with your parents. Now, that's not funny. Statistically, if you're between the ages of 21 and 35, 40% of you have never even either left home or had to move back home. That happened to me once, a long time ago. After graduate school, I went home, and all of a sudden there are rules. Remember the rules? As long as you're living under this roof. It's the roof. Parents care about their roof. Not the walls, not the foundation, it's the roof. As long as you're living under this roof, you're not entertaining at home. Don't bring any women. You're just staying here until you get a job. You know, and it's kind of like, what that means is if Dad's not getting any, nobody's getting any. And, you know, I know what that's like. So, you know, I think about that, and I'm thrilled now that I live alone. I have my own mortgage. It's great. I'm at the age now where I can masturbate in any part of the house at any hour and not get harassed, you know. And sometimes when I'm done, I'm standing there and I think, what are the chances actress Cameron Diaz may just come knocking at my door looking for hair product? And then I think, okay, that's not going to happen. I know that's not going to happen. I'm an older guy with, you know, needs. But then I think, what about just forget Cameron Diaz? Maybe just any woman that I know might be looking for hair product. I have hair product. I got a lot of hair product. You know, when New Year's Eve comes, I get kind of reflective, and I think about what happened in the past year, and I think of what's going to happen in the future. And I'm old now. I'm going to be 60. In fact, I'm probably the oldest person in this room. Anybody older than me here? Jesus Christ, you're right. You are older than me. And how am I doing so far?
You're great.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? At your age, just about anybody's great, right? No? Yes? No? Anyway, I start thinking about what happened in the previous year and what's going to happen to me. And by the way, if you Google the phrase, and I learned this from Scott McGinnis, God, that guy's stupid. You know, he wrote that paper that he didn't write, and he thought, nobody's going to Google this. Well, I Googled Jack Kevorkian pension plan. my name comes up. Because that's how I'm going to cope with the recovery and my aging thing. You know, there's only one way out, and that's I don't want. We'll talk about hospice in a minute, but the thing is, I started thinking about what I've done wrong, what I shouldn't have done, and I dated this special ed teacher from DPS. She was a 4th grade special education teacher, and her idea of foreplay was for me to recite the days of the week in order. Sometimes I'd get a gold star. Sometimes I'd get a Winnie the Pooh sticker. At the first, that was cute, but, they got old. And I thought, I don't like that. And then I started realizing, I don't like repetitive pillow talk. I don't like repetitive porn sounds. They bug me. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Right there, right there, right there. I'm going, I'm not stopping. I'm there. I went out with an atheist once, and she kept going, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. I'm going, this is bugging me because this seems inconsistent with what we talked about. Why don't you just say, oh, mysterious nothingness. Subject, predicate, verb, give me something.